Oh, my receptionist didn't mind me on the way up. So a bit of a late checkout today. Interesting and good morning. Yeah, so it's out of that hotel. It had a key box rather than on the door, which they gave me a code for. So I just left the key in there and come downstairs. So I just load my route on. So they say the usual, no plans, just get as far up the coast as possible. It looks like a hilly one, hilly, just undulating along the coast. So it seems a bit breezy. Hopefully that'll be favourable. So it's almost 11. So it's been a good morning. I'll be glad when I'm out of here. It's a very big city. It's one of these ones where you can walk diagonally across, and there's a train behind. I don't know if you can hear it, see it there. So I've got to be careful of that. I think this is going to take it's a fountain. Traffic lights, obviously. It's almost like 5 minutes every time you get to a red one. Sapporo. I'm meant to be down that road, that's my route, but obviously it's one way because I'm facing this way. So I was on the road down there parallel with it, which is more of a main road, but the train station just appeared, so I'm just going to have to go up the cycle path, up the pavement down here, and it's going to be very slow going for quite a while, I think. Thank you. It says building. So I think I'll be making lots of city videos because of the amount of traffic light waiting. So I'm at konbini number 1 after about 16-17k, very slow going, but I think I'm on the edge of the town now, of the city. It's still built up though. Get breakfast too and a drink. I've got my food, I'm going to eat it in here, in the shade. Little gazebo-y type thing. So it looks like I'm out Sapporo proper now. I'm going to be on this long, undulating, windy, so at the moment cross-tail, pretty much a crosswind but slightly cross-tail. Basically I think I'm going to be all the way like this up to Cape Sawyer and getting more and more deserted as time goes on. So obviously I'm on the cycle path off this big bridge, so you get the cycle path video. I have to take it careful in the wind with my wheel choice, but so far it's fine. There's a cyclist coming. Or am I catching him up? No, he's coming. Konnichiwa. So I thought I'd stop and make a video because there's no way I can do it when coming down this descent. But I think this is the sort of what I'll be heading into, just like small little towns like this every 50 to 100k, like rugged coastline and hills and wind, and getting more and more barren as you go through this house there, little monument thing. Just turned off from up there and now I'm on this road for 94 kilometres, so even I can't go the wrong way, but we will see. Can't beat it really, can you? It could be extremely brutal though if the weather turned, so I am aware of that, but at the moment it's alright. That one was quite a long one. This one is even longer than that last one. We're going through it for ages. Well, it looks like where I was before, but it's not. That was the longest tunnel so far. Must have been 3 or 4 kilometres. I've got another one now. I mean, luckily when I was going through that one, nothing passed me. Sounds like something's coming now though, so I'll just wait a sec. And now there's a climb. This is where I'm hoping there is a tunnel. Ah. Here it is, with a bear sign, it looks like, this yellow one. Ooh. Hope this won't be too long. This is quite a barrier. Oh, whatever that one is called was the longest. Really, really long. Only got overtaken by a motorbike and 1 car. But come out to this. Oh. So yeah, multiple long tunnels. Very long. Oh. Yeah, I need a break after coming out of them. These ones aren't that bad and they're short. And so it continues. Just went through one which is over 3k. Well, coming out of that last series of tunnels, on this road, my GPS said had 31k to go, and it jumped down to 22k. So I must have been going through those tunnels. Sequence of long ones. Long, you know, 8k, 9k, and then come out the other side, it's all dark and all the roads are wet, and there's like back cows ahead, so I think it's 19k now to a town, and hopefully I'll be able to find accommodation. If not, there's a campsite a bit further up, like a free one, I think. If not, I have to find somewhere myself, but don't fancy camping out if he's going to be chucking it down. So, yeah, just plod on. Look at the hotels now. First one, no room. It's raining. The situation is not good, it's chucking down. My phone battery's really low, and it keeps, you know, because it's wet. There's quite a few hotels and it's praying that one of them has got room. The first one I went to has not got anything. So I might have to go in this restaurant and charge and just have a drink or something. Well, as it turned out, that restaurant, it was right next to the hostel, which I was trying to find, which is here. But my phone, it was like the battery was low, the screen, I couldn't unlock it, and it was like really heavy. It picked up, and I had to go, there's a public toilet, I had to go in there and charge my phone a bit and sort of dry off. So, you know, let my phone dry off so I could get in. I then went back to that restaurant, and the guy, sorry, he gave me free Coke, free coffee. Started chatting to him about World Cup a bit. And he had this daughter, 8 years old. She was like practicing English and my Japanese. And then I showed him a map where I thought it was, but the hostel place was like 2 doors down, which is here. So I just went out, and I like the guy, quite a character. Yeah, he was. Yeah, he let me stay. Yeah, he had rooms. I'm in this room. It's a dormitory room, but I got it to myself. But he was like, wouldn't let me come in because I was so wet. I had to like get all my stuff off, and you know, he's putting like newspaper down, and he was like doing all these things. And then at first he said there was no shower. Then Well, yeah, pretty sure you said that. Then he said there was a shower. I mean, at this point, I just didn't care. I just wanted to get in, out the cold, out the rain, and just know that I had some weather the night. I mean, next time was only 20k. I could have rode on. There was like proper hotels there. But then he let me in. Then he said the shower was on, but he didn't have a towel. So I went down there, and then there's no water. So I think that's what he meant. The water wasn't ready. So he eventually it turned on, and then brought my stuff up, and I went back to the restaurant. A little girl came and gave me a hug from there before, and then they kept bringing out little extra bits of food for me. It was like a Korean barbecue restaurant. So that was quite good. So I just thought I'll put this bit in now, because otherwise it would just go to the clips in the restaurant and you wouldn't know what happened. But yeah, I've got to be like looking ahead. I mean, I think from here it's 220k to the top. So what I'm thinking of doing, so that's like, I'm going to come back inland a little bit. And what I'm thinking of doing is what I did at Cape Sata. If I can find somewhere about 50, 80k out, book 2 nights there. But again, there's some towns, but they're like you can't book online, so I'll just go as far as I can. I mean, it's really heavy. Rain's picked up again now, but the forecast for tomorrow is meant to be okay, and the day after it's meant to be okay, and then the day after that it's meant to be, a bit like today. But the first part of the day was fine. It was just like it turned like really bad for that bit, and the roads were really sleepy. Those tunnels as well. I got AI to put my route in, and it says like 14.7k of tunnel. So when I said 11k at that point, that was, I hadn't looked at my GPS, but last I remember I seen it was like 33k, and it was like 3k tunnel, 4k tunnel. So I mean, they're not that bad, but they're really slippy. And then when you hear the cars coming, it's just the noise. I think I've said it on an earlier video. It's just the noise is like really loud. And then it's just a bit unnerving, and especially when it's like slippy roads and there's no hard shoulder, because if you get like a big truck come in, it's almost like deafening you. It's just, but so some of them today I didn't have any cars or vehicles, so it's fine. That'd be another reason coming inland, hopefully. Well, then there probably will be tunnels, but I think this bit of road is renowned for having loads of tunnels. So far, I've given up to put it in context. I say this is also like my diary. when I did my big trip, I had a notebook and pen to write these sort of things down. But I'll just do these videos and make it public if anyone finds them interesting. Right, so yeah, I'll see what happens the next few days, but so I just have to be very mindful, because I think if the weather did turn bad, especially with the wind and the exposed parts, it's just a little bit, I just don't want to bite off more than I can chew and end up in a difficult situation. I think whatever happens, you'll probably be all right, just be like cold or wet for a bit, but just trying to plan ahead so we can avoid all that. Right, cheers, you can see my food now. I have to cook my own food, but I don't know whether it's a long story today. But yeah, it all worked out fine, but I did think it was going for a little bit.